But when you don't go to class to learn, and here's a good hint, when do you actually learn the stuff? Yes? Yeah, and so what's that called? Cramming. I call it review. When I look at cramming is when your time is compressed and you got to get all this information in your head right away. That's cramming. That's not very healthy. It may work, it's not very healthy. And usually when you cram after your exam, you don't remember any of it. Is that true? Okay. But if you can get to your situation and you can review it, what I mean by reviewing is if you find out already what's important, what's valuable, and then after your class, you go into your class, notes, and you start learning that stuff that you know that's important. Let's say your professor said something important, but they didn't explain it well enough. Well, that's when you have to go into your review session and say, you know what, I know this was important, but I don't really get it. I don't really understand it. So that's when you start learning it. That's when you start getting those answers. And you may have to ask your professor again, make an appointment and say, look, you talked about this, can you re-explain it to me? Or you go online and you figure out exactly what's going on. Or you go into an encyclopedia or something. But that's when you start reviewing it and you make these notes pristine. You make these notes dynamite. And when you have to study during your final exam week, or a couple of weeks before, you don't have to study an entire book. You got these notes that are condensed, that are high quality, and they save you hours and hours. So you can review the same thing over and over and over and over again, but you're reviewing just high quality material. So your chances of succeeding have skyrocketed versus somebody who's trying to cover everything, but may not have the most high valuable information. So that's one thing that I wanted to share with you, because this little 3-step process here really helped me increase my retention by about 85%. So during final exam week, I really did not have to stress out at all. And I was just picking it up like that. And it was kind of cool because everybody else is stressed out and they're studying, and I'm going to bed on time, I'm relaxed, I watch a movie the night before, and everybody else is stressed out. And I did better than they did. And they thought I was some sort of genius or whatever, but really I wasn't. I was just using a different process. In fact, I was using a proven process that worked not only for me, but probably for hundreds of students before me. But it's hard to find this proven process